enjoying the classes through online and digital classes. COVID-19, the virus has challenged us, but at the same time it opened new doors for us. Because of that reason, we are here on this digital classes. Today we are running short of time, so we have to jump into the topic. Today's topic is tenses. The main objectives of this class, after completion of this class, you will be able to define the tenses and identify the structure and use them in your own language. And after that, you will be able to write sentences in your language. And see the next slide. See, what is tense? First of all, what do you mean by tense? It refers to time, specifies the time of an action and that state of being. Time can be in past, present, future. Time can be past, present, future. Let me explain this. See, at 10 o'clock, today at 10 o'clock, I was outside of the studio. 10 o'clock. It happened. Present. Now I am in the studio. Now what's the time like? It's like 11:45. But future, it is going to come, yet to come. So after 12 or 1 o'clock, I will be out of the studio. So as we have 3, time can be in past, present, future. So there are in English language, there are 3 tenses. There are 3 tenses. And as we know that today our subtopic is present tense. In this present tense that we do have 4 tenses. First one is present indefinite tense, present continuous tense, present perfect tense, and present perfect continuous tense. Let us go in detail. See next slide. If you see the next slide, let's see. So simple present. Our first priority is here. Let us discuss simple present. If you see the slide, there are some images. So what is the first slide here? What is the first picture over there that you can see? That is brush. I brush my teeth every day. Then the second one, mother loves children. And the third one, if you see that, the sun rises in the east. See, I brush my teeth every day. Yesterday you did it, today and tomorrow. It's a regular activity. We can see that it's a regular or habitual activity. And mother loves children. Mother loves children. It means here 50 years ago, mother loves children. Now mother loves, and after 100 years she loves her children. So it is truth, general truth it is. Sun rises in the east. The sun rises in the east. It means in India, the sun rises in the east. In America, in the east. In Africa, in the east. In Australia, in the east. So this is called universal truth. See, when we are talking about the usage of simple present, when we talk about regular activity, general truths and universal truths, we have to make use of simple present. See the structure. If we observe the sentences, see here, first one, this is called subject and brush. Verb 1 or else present form of the verb. Or see here, then we add, if you observe the second sentence, we added s or es here. We have to add for verb s or es, ies plus this is object. You can say this, you can say that object. So simple present we have to make when we are talking about regular activity, general truths and universal truths, we have to make use of simple present. Simple present, and the structure is what here? Subject, verb, and we need to add for third person singulars s or es or is plus object. If you see, and most of the time then what I observe in my schools, my students they commit errors, they make errors in terms of spelling when they are making use of third person singulars. Let us see. See structure, subject, verb, s or es, is. See, if you see more examples here, let us see. You may get a doubt. I study every day, then she studies every day. See the difference here? I study and she studies. We added ies here and it is only y here. Why? And this is the question you need to ask. See, when you see in simple present for third person singular, he, she, it. He, she, it. Then when the verb ends with s or sh, ch, x or and o, we need to add os. For example, we need to add es for that. Sorry, we need to add es for that. For example, watch. She watches TV. See, it is ch, the ending in verb v1 form, the verb is ending with ch, that's what we need to add es. And at the same time here, study. See, when the verb ending like consonant plus y, d is consonant plus y, consonant plus any consonant plus y, then for that we need to add ies. So that is what here studies. So make sure that when you are making use of third person singulars, we need to add s or es or ies for the base form of the verb. The next, present continuous. Or present progressive we can say. Present continuous or present progressive. I am teaching tenses. I am teaching, see this example, I am teaching tenses. So it means here an action which is going on right now, an action which is going on at the time of speaking, So that's what I am teaching. What I am doing now, I am teaching tenses for you. So this is talking about an action which is going on right now. And the second thing, I am studying tenth class. I am studying 10th class. For example, let's say one of your relatives come to your house and it is Sunday. He asks you, what are you doing? I am studying 10th class. Sunday, you are at the house, you are in the house, and he asks the question like, what are you doing? I am studying 10th class. So it is longer action in progress. Longer action in progress, an action which takes time to complete. In that cases also we need to use present continuous tense. Then after that, another example. See another example. I am meeting my friends. I'm meeting my friends after this class. So after this class, after completion of this class, I am going to meet my friends. So this action near future. So we need to make use of, when present continuous, we can make use of this present continuous tense when you are talking about an action which is going on right now, longer action in progress now, and near future which is going to happen. So this is the usage of this present progressive tense or present continuous. See, if you want to see the structure here, there's a subject, then after that be forms like is, am, are plus V1 ing form, then object. This is the structure of the present continuous. Then see, when you are writing, when you are making use of this present progressive tense, when you are writing, when you are, for example, adding ing forms, there is a difficulty. Let's see what is the difficulty. For example, let's see, can I adding ing form. For example, ride, base form of the verb is ride. Then if you want to add here ing form, it will be like this, riding. You have to drop the e and you need to add ing form. So here, when the base form of the verb ends in e, remove e, then add ing form for that. For example, live. Take this example. Live. He is living in Hyderabad. See this, just simply that we dropped e and we added ing form. In the same manner, with the I, with y. When the base form of the verbs ends in ie, that ie and add ing form for that. For example, let's see die. It is ending with, for example, die. It is ending with ie. For this, we need to, when we are adding form and we need to drop ie, then we need to add y and ing form. We have to say dying. At the same manner, here police are stopping. Police are another example. See another example. We have to double the consonant here. If you see the verb like stop. See this verb ending with consonant, verb and consonant. Sorry, consonant, vowel, consonant. C plus C plus C. It is consonant, vowel, consonant. Police are, see this example, police are Police are stopping cars. Police are stopping cars. See this, here we are doubling the consonant here, because the verb ending with consonant T, vowel, and it is consonant. Then in this case we need to double the consonant, then we have to say stopping. We have to double the consonant. In this way, then we have to, in spelling rules, in this way these are the rules that we need to follow when you are making use of present continuous. Let's see, let's go for present perfect. Present perfect. Present perfect. Present perfect. It talks about just before completed action. Just before completed action. For example, let's see example. I have lent till now what we discussed about, we discussed present progressive tense. Just finished, but the impact of this tense, it is there in our mind. So this present perfect tense usage is what here describes something that happened in the past, but it has relationship with the present. For example, I have learnt present progressive. I have learnt present progressive. For example, if you are taking notes, if you take the notes of present continuous, she has written everything in her notebook. She has written everything in her notebook. That we can see that completed action, just now completed. It is, we can see the impact of that action in the notes too. She has lost her bag. She has lost her bag. If you want to extract structure of present perfect, it is like this. This is, as we know that, this is subject or has or have plus V3 plus object. When we have to make use of present perfect tense, again, present perfect tense describes something that happened in the past, but it has relationship with the present. For example, just completed action that I have learnt present progressive, just now. In this case, that we have to make use of present perfect tense. Let's go for another present perfect continuous. Present perfect continuous. Present perfect continuous. It talks about, for example, let's see one example here. For 2 years. I have been working in Vikarabad for 2 years. I have been working in Vikarabad for 2 years. Let's see this example. This action started in the past. Action started in the past. The action started in the past. Action started in the past, but it is going on. The work is still, it is going on. So when you are talking about the action which started in the past and still it is going on, in that cases we need to use present perfect continuous tense, and we need to here since and for. A little difficulty for this. Let us see this since and for. Since is for point of time and for is for period of time. So point of time is here what we have to say for point of time, starting point, or else for example I said 2 years. What do you mean 2 years here? Like 2018. When you are making a point here, for example, if you are making a starting point here, I have been working in Vikarabad since 2000. Since 2018. So here starting point here 2018, 2019, 20. So period of time it is what here 2 years. So when you are making use of since and for we need to make use of in present perfect continuous tense, but it is here since is for. Since is for point of time, for is for period of time. Let us see some other examples here. One more example that I can give you. James has been teaching James has been teaching at university since March. Since March. See here this is the starting point. When he started in March. So an action here, James has been teaching at university since March, April, May, June, July. So that action started in the past, still it is going on. So when you are making use of an action that started in the past, still it is going on, we have to make use of. In that case we have to make use of present perfect continuous tense. If you want to extract the structure here, subject plus has been or have been, base form of the verb like present form of the verb V1 plus ing form, then object like since or for plus object. An action which started in the past, still it is going on. In that cases that we need to make use of present perfect tenses. This is all about tenses. See time, once again I repeat this. What is tense? Tense, like tense, it refers to the time. Time can be in past, present, future, as you know that. So here when we are talking about our topic is present tense. In that present tense we have four: present indefinite or present simple, present continuous, present perfect, present perfect continuous. We came to know all the with the examples. We came to know all the structures and the usage and some spelling rules also that we came to know. And please ask your teacher, because all the teachers they are teaching you through online. Ask your teachers how to make questions and how to make negative sentences in present tense. Let's have some assignment over here. If you see the first, my mother my mother dash me school every day. Is it? So what is the answer here? It's my mother takes me. My mother takes me. What's the first answer here? Takes. The next, if you see the next sentence, it rains heavily in the hills. It rains heavily in the hills. Rains in that you need to keep. Then see, next one is present perfect. Now it is there. Now it is there. See, just completed. We dash wash the dishes. They are clean now. We already cleaned it. Now we can see that they are very clean. We washed it. So we have washed. We have washed. Just now completed action. The impact of the action, it is there in the present. We have washed. The plane dash land. The pilot is just getting out. It means here the pilot is getting out. We can see that. We can see that. So the plane has landed. The plane has landed. Next, fourth one. Yeah, present perfect continuous tense. He dash works. He dash work in the company since or for 2020. 2020. It is point of time here, so that we have to make use of since over here. Then he has been working in the company. He has been working in the company since 2020. Then we dash live in the street since or for 20 years. So 20 years, it's period of time, so that we have to make use of for over here. Then here we have been living. We have been living in the street for 20 years. For 20 years. So this is all. I think, my dear students, I think you understand this, and please make sure that ask your teachers in present tense how we have to make questions and how we have to make negative sentences. And please refer your textbooks and find out some grammar item, like a grammar tenses, and work for that, and do that activity, and you will come to know, you will get better understanding if you refer your book. Thank you very much for being with me.